The pilot of a small plane is dead, but his passenger survived after the plane nosedived into the ground. Fellow pilots believe this may have been the first flight for the experimental plane. KOMO 4's Keith Eldridge is live at the Kapowsin airstrip in Pierce County. Keith?
Yeah, and Eric, we're right at the north end of this private residential airstrip. You're looking to the north right now at the crash scene. We're told the single-engine plane took off to the north. Seconds later, went into a nosedive about 300 yards into that empty field. Investigators are on the scene trying to figure out what went wrong. Air Force was quickly on the scene as rescuers got the passenger out after he'd been trapped inside the wreckage. The pilot didn't make it. The Graham Fire Department says the Zodiac small aircraft took off from the Kapowsin airstrip early in the afternoon and for an unknown reason crashed a short distance later. Several private pilots who live on the airstrip believe this to be the first time up in the air for this plane.
Because I thought it was a first flight, I turned around and got my vehicle headed this way, and I could see the airplane wallowing.
John Andrews knew something was wrong right away.
Wallowing. It was obviously nose high at slow speed at low altitude, which is not a very good combination.
Residents of the airstrip say the owner rents a hangar here and had been taxiing his plane up and down for the last several weeks, but hadn't taken off until today.
And they got in the plane and they turned around and looked at me and waved, and that's it. I'm sick. I'm sick about it, being a pilot, you know. It's too bad.
While investigators zero in on a cause, emergency crews are just glad the plane didn't crash into a populated area.
Luckily, there's no other houses out there. There's a lot of little other airstrips where you get that far off the airport and you're in a neyborhood. So we're lucky that nobody on the ground was hurt.
And the small plane just came up short of crashing into a small lake.
I think they're pretty fortunate not to, at least for the passenger, that they didn't land in the lake really close. So hopefully they're doing okay.
Yeah, there is some good news there. The assistant fire chief with Graham tells me that the survivor was actually conscious and talking to rescuers as he left the scene here. As for the victim in this crash, the medical examiner has not made total notification of all next of kin, so his name is